Insiders reveal whether Yoona and Lee Junho's romance started on-set or off-camera. Imagine the electric thrill of a K-drama romance leaping straight from the screen into real life, where every stolen glance and subtle sync feels too perfectly timed to be mere coincidence. Could Yoona and Lee Junho's enduring spark finally be igniting into something undeniably real? From the moment their paths crossed in the sun-kissed world of King the Land, the air has buzzed with whispers of a connection that transcends scripted lines, leaving hearts worldwide in a perpetual state of hopeful anticipation. It's that intoxicating blend of glamour and genuineness that makes their stories so magnetic, drawing us in like moths to a flame, wondering if this time, the fairy tale won't fade with the credits. The whispers truly began to swirl back in the summer of 2023, when King the Land premiered, casting Yoona as the fiercely independent Sarang and Lee Junho as the suave hotel-heir Won, whose worlds collide in a whirlwind of luxury, laughter, and longing. Their chemistry wasn't just palpable, it was a force of nature, the kind that makes you lean closer to the screen, breath held, as if you could reach out and touch the unspoken tension between them. I remember binge-watching those early episodes, feeling a warm flutter in my chest at how effortlessly they bantered, her playful defiance meeting his quiet intensity, like two souls who had rehearsed this dance in another lifetime. The drama, a lighthearted rom-com set against the opulent backdrop of a fictional five-star hotel chain, quickly became a cultural phenomenon, not least because of the leads' seamless synergy that had viewers shipping them harder than the plot itself. What started as on-set magic soon bled into off-screen speculation, with fans poring over every public sighting, every casual mention, as if decoding a secret code written in couture and coincidence. Yet, for all the frenzy, neither Yoona nor Lee Junho has ever stepped forward with an official word on the matter, a silence that only amplifies the allure, turning their privacy into a canvas for collective imagination. It's almost poetic, isn't it? In an industry where personal lives are often dissected under spotlights, their restraint feels like a quiet rebellion, a nod to the intimacy they guard so fiercely. This coy discretion has only fueled the fire, especially among Korean and international netizens who treat every new photo or interview snippet like a treasure map leading to confirmation. Online forums light up with threads dissecting outfits that mirror each other across events. Her elegant slip dress echoing the cut of his tailored suit at overlapping award shows, or accessories that scream serendipity, like the delicate gold chain she wore to a brand launch that bore an uncanny resemblance to the pendant glinting on his collar during a fan meet. Overlapping schedules add another layer of intrigue, both spotted at the same high-end cafe in Gangnam mere days apart, or jetting to Jeju for work trips that align a tad too neatly. These aren't just happenstances. To the devoted, they're breadcrumbs in a trail of true affection. And honestly, who wouldn't want to believe in such romantic serendipity? It evokes that delicious ache of young love, where the smallest details whisper volumes. The coincidences have woven a tapestry so convincing that even skeptics find themselves swayed, convinced that beneath the polished exteriors of these two icons lies a genuine romance blooming away from prying eyes. There's something profoundly endearing about how fans rally around these clues, transforming speculation into a shared celebration of possibility, much like the communal joy of rooting for underdogs in a beloved series. It reminds me of those late-night scrolls through fan edits, where clips of their King the Land moments are remixed with paparazzi shots, set to swelling ballads that tug at the heartstrings. And just when the buzz seemed destined to simmer, the universe conspired another twist, one that sent the internet into overdrive and had me grinning like a fool at my phone screen. On the balmy evening of October 26th, 2025, under the twinkling chandeliers of a lavish Seoul hotel, Yoona and Lee Junho made their most tantalizing public appearance yet, stepping into the spotlight as guests at the wedding of fellow actors Yoon Sun-woo and Kim Ga-eun. The ceremony was a vision of elegance, a decade-long love story culminating in vows exchanged amid blooming orchids and soft candlelight, with the venue's marble halls echoing the couple's decade of quiet devotion. Yoon Sun-woo, forever etched in hearts as the brooding Prince Wang So from the time-travel epic Moon Lovers' Scarlet Heart Rio, stood tall and beaming beside Kim Ga-eun, his bride, whose sharp wit and warmth shone through her portrayal of the no-nonsense Pippi in King the Land. It was a full-circle moment, really, bringing together the cast who had shared so many laughs and late-night shoots just 2 years prior. And I couldn't help but feel a pang of nostalgia mixed with joy. Weddings like this aren't just unions. They're reminders of the bonds forged in the chaos of creativity. The guest list read like a who's who of Korean entertainment royalty, a constellation of A-listers mingling in tailored tuxedos and flowing gowns. From the ever-charismatic Lee Sun-bin, Kim Ga-eun's on-screen confidant from their joint projects, to rising stars like An Se-ha and Go Won-hee, who brought their infectious energy from the King the Land family. Yet, amid the sea of glamour, think crystal flutes clinking, laughter bubbling like champagne, and a string quartet weaving through classic ballads, it was Yoona and Lee Junho who effortlessly commandeered the evening's narrative, their presence a subtle magnetic pull that no one could ignore. Photos trickling out from delighted attendees captured them not just in attendance, but intimately so, seated side by side at the same candlelit table during the banquet, her shoulder brushing his in a frame that screamed comfort and ease, the way she tilted her head toward him mid-conversation, a soft smile playing on her lips, or how his hand rested casually near hers on the linen cloth. It was the stuff of fanfic dreams made flesh, and my heart skipped a beat scrolling through those candid shots, wondering if the camera had caught a secret they weren't quite ready to share. But oh, the devil was in the details. And it was one tiny, telling accessory that ignited the global frenzy. Their matching phone cases, sleek and minimalist with a playful butt motif that echoed a viral meme from their drama days, now upgraded to cosmic hues that still synced in spirit. This wasn't some oversight. It was a quiet coup d'etat of the heart, a wink to the world that said, "We're here, together, unapologetically." Netizens worldwide erupted in a symphony of squeals and screenshots, the images racing across platforms like wildfire, trending atop Korean Twitter within hours, and spilling over into Instagram Reels and TikTok duets. One particularly poignant comment that resonated with me captured the collective sigh. Not announcing, but not hiding anymore. Going to the wedding together, sitting next to each other, with those matching phone cases. That's enough to understand. It's moments like these that make fandom feel alive, a shared pulse of excitement that bridges oceans, and I found myself lingering over those posts, a silly smile creeping in at the sheer delight of it all. After over a year of stonewalled rumors, this felt like a gentle exhale, a step toward acknowledgement without the fanfare, and it left me with that butterflies in the stomach glow of witnessing love in its most unhurried form. To truly appreciate the depth of this unfolding saga, it's worth rewinding to the genesis in King the Land, that 2023 JTBC gem that redefined summer escapism with its frothy mix of corporate intrigue, heartfelt redemption, and swoon-worthy romance. Airing from June to August, the series followed Sarang's improbable rise from hotel front desk warrior to the heart of the King Group's empire, clashing and then clicking with Gu Wan, whose icy facade melted under her unyielding spirit. Their on-screen rapport was nothing short of electrifying, a rare alchemy where every shared laugh felt improvised from pure joy, every lingering gaze loaded with layers of vulnerability. I was utterly captivated by those simple eye contacts, fleeting yet freighted with promise, that convinced audiences this wasn't acting. It was alchemy. The intimate kissing scenes, tender and charged, went massively viral, racking up millions of views on YouTube within days, while the hugging moments, all enveloping warmth and whispered comforts, flooded social feeds like confetti. Romantic sequences, from stolen dances in empty ballrooms to sunset confessions on private yachts, dominated discussions, spawning fan theories and artwork that rivaled professional illustrations. It's no wonder the drama's viewership soared, consistently topping Nielsen ratings in key demographics and cementing its status as a must-watch. Personally, those episodes became my go-to comfort watch, each rerun stirring that same rush of vicarious thrill. King the Land didn't just conquer Korean airwaves, it stormed Netflix's global charts, holding the #1 spot in Asia for weeks and cracking the top 10 in over 20 countries, a testament to its universal appeal. Lavish visuals, relatable underdog vibes, and that irresistible pull of second chances. The series' soundtrack, with its dreamy OSTs like Starlight, crooned by lesser-known crooners, became elevator anthems in coffee shops from Seoul to Singapore, while merchandise flew off shelves, from themed phone grips to scented candles mimicking the hotel's fictional lobby aroma. Post-finale, the duo's occasional shout-outs kept the embers glowing. Yoona gushing about Junho's endless energy during a variety show appearance, or him crediting her natural glow for easing his nerves in joint interviews. These breadcrumbs sustain the fake-to-real narrative, a delicious limbo that fans navigated with gleeful detective work. And it always leaves me pondering the blurred lines between performance and passion. How much of their ease was method, and how much was magic? At the epicenter of this whirlwind stands Yoona, the undisputed pinnacle of K-pop beauty, whose ethereal presence has enchanted since her debut with Girls' Generation in 2007, when 9 fresh-faced teens stormed the scene with Into the New World, an anthem of youthful defiance that still gives me chills on replay. Dubbed the national visual for her doe-eyed innocence and gentle allure, those wide, luminous eyes framed by waves of chestnut hair that seem to catch light like stardust, she's navigated nearly 2 decades in the spotlight with a grace that's both inspiring and enviably effortless. Her transition to acting was seamless, a bold pivot that showcased her range beyond bubblegum pop. From the bubbly ingenue in the fateful rom-com You Are My Destiny, where a chance encounter on a bus sparked her first taste of leading lady fever, to the dual-timeline heartbreaker in Love Rain, opposite a then-rookie Yo Yoon-jae, blending 1970s nostalgia with modern melancholy in a way that had me misty-eyed through every era shift. But it was her powerhouse turn in the 2016 action thriller The K2 that truly silenced doubters, as she embodied the cunning yet fragile Go-ana, dodging assassins and emotional landmines with a poise that earned her international acclaim and a spot on Forbes Korea's Power Celebrity list. Yoona's versatility only deepened from there, shining in the pulse-pounding survival comedy Exit 2019, where she played the level-headed Uinam in a chaotic high-rise evacuation turned death-defying adventure. Her screams and sprints so visceral, I gripped my seat through the theater's final act. Then came Big Mouth 2022, a gritty crime saga where she transformed into the enigmatic Park Mi-ho, navigating betrayal and bigamy with a steely resolve that peeled back layers of her signature sweetness, proving her chops in heavier fare and netting her a nod at the Blue Dragon Awards. At 34, she exudes a timeless youthfulness, her skin glowing like she's bottled the essence of cherry blossoms, paired with a sophisticated aura that turns heads at Paris Fashion Week or Milan runways, where she serves as ambassador for giants like Dior and Innisfree. It's her quiet confidence that captivates most, the way she champions women's empowerment through subtle endorsements, or her heartfelt philanthropy with the Girls' Generation Foundation supporting underprivileged youth in arts education. Watching her evolve feels like witnessing a dear friend conquer new horizons, each role a brushstroke adding depth to an already radiant portrait, and it makes the idea of her finding real love all the more poetic. Complementing her luminosity is Lee Junho, the multifaceted force from 2PM whose journey from stage beast to silver screen savant is a masterclass in reinvention, leaving me in awe of his chameleon-like adaptability every time. Debuting in 2008 with 2PM's explosive Heartbeat, he embodied the group's raw, athletic charisma, those high-octane choreos and husky vocals that packed arenas from Tokyo Dome to Olympic stadiums. cementing 2 p.m. as JYP's powerhouse alongside sister act Wonder Girls. But Junho's ambitions stretched beyond spotlights. His acting breakthrough arrived in 2017's Chief Kim, aka Good Manager, where he stole scenes as the bumbling yet brilliant accountant So Yul. His comedic timing so sharp it sliced through the corporate satire like a hot knife, earning laughs that echoed long after episodes ended and boosting the show's cult following. It was a role that humanized him, stripping away the idle sheen to reveal an everyman charm that had me rooting for his underdog antics with genuine belly laughs. From there, he scaled emotional peaks in the 2021 historical powerhouse The Red Sleeve, portraying a young King Jongjo with a brooding intensity that captured the monarch's inner turmoil. The weight of duty clashing with forbidden love for court lady Song-dok-im, in a narrative drawn from Joseon-era whispers. His performance was a revelation, all furrowed brows and restrained passion, culminating in a Baeksang Arts Award for Best Actor, the first for an idol in the category, a milestone that felt like sweet vindication for years of proving his mettle. I was glued to my screen for that finale, tears streaming as his character's quiet sacrifices unfolded, a poignant reminder of love's timeless cost. Junho's filmography brims with such gems. The tense legal thriller Confession, 2019, where he unraveled moral gray areas as a guilt-ridden lawyer. The heartfelt family dramedy Work Later, Drink Now, 2021, blending his humor with heartfelt toasts to friendship. Even voice work in animated hits like The Haunted House Project, Book of Monstrosity, showcasing his range across mediums. Off-screen, his affinity for luxury whispers through a collection of sleek Audis and a penthouse perch in upscale Gangnam, symbols of a grounded success that mirrors Yoona's own affluent poise. Properties with skyline views that host quiet jazz nights or charity galas for animal welfare, causes close to his heart since adopting his fluffy companion, Momo. Their parallel paths, both second-generation idols turned versatile actors, both stewards of legacies that blend pop's flash with drama's depth, only heighten the symmetry fans adore, a compatibility that extends to shared values like privacy and perseverance. Junho's recent solo ventures, from his chart-topping album Cure in 2023, infused with soulful tracks about unspoken yearnings that now feel eerily prescient, to his directorial debut short film exploring urban isolation, reveal a creative soul ever-evolving. Meanwhile, Yoona's foray into variety hosting with Amazing Saturday highlights her quick wit, disarming guests with her blend of poise and playfulness, while her skincare line endorsements emphasize her advocacy for self-care in a high-pressure world. Together, these threads paint a picture of two individuals whose lives intersect not just in rumor mills, but in the quiet rhythms of ambition and authenticity, making their potential union feel like destiny's elegant script. As the wedding photos continue to circulate, each new angle, her hand lightly on his arm during the toast, his protective lean as they navigate the crowd, fans anticipate an official announcement with bated breath, a crescendo to this symphony of subtle signs. It's the kind of anticipation that hums like a live wire, blending skepticism with starry-eyed hope. And in quiet moments, I catch myself daydreaming of the press release that could shatter the silence. A simple photo, hands intertwined, against a backdrop of blooming magnolias. Until then, their story remains a beautiful ambiguity, a testament to love's patient unfolding in the glare of fame. What a privilege it is to witness it. This dance of maybes turning into magic, reminding us all that sometimes the best romances are the ones we live vicariously, hearts full and forever hooked. In a world quick to label and leak, their unhurried grace is a breath of fresh air, a gentle nudge to cherish the unspoken, and as October's leaves turn golden outside my window, I can't shake the feeling that their chapter is just beginning, poised, promising, and utterly captivating.